I didn't know what to expect when I first walked through the door, and it was hard walking through the door. And my first session was really hard. But the support you get is amazing, and it's nice to know that you can come each week and have that time to think about things, and it's okay, and whatever you say, it's okay. And to also meet other people as well. It's very isolating when you're in that situation or circumstance, and it's very confusing. You don't know what to do. There's no rule book or anything like that. There's no guidebook to help you through it. But here it was okay to talk about anything. I was also the youngest person in the room, and I didn't know how that was going to affect what I took away from it, but it didn't matter. Everyone was really friendly, and it was like having a little support network outside of your other support network.
I first contacted my GP, who I told him I had a bereavement in 2007. My daughter, she unfortunately committed suicide when she was 16. I'd still not really come to terms with it. I had the correct counselling. So he recommended I come to speak to someone at St Richard's. The initial first meeting was quite difficult because it's obviously different people and from different backgrounds and whatever. But after that, I think we got on really well as a group, and we really gelled together, and we had supported each other and listened and give advice in particular ways that we thought people would be better to help coping strategies in different surroundings.
It was really informal. It was mainly practical things that happened. So things like everyone was in different stages of their grief as well and process. So things that might be happening for them that other people might have gone through. Things like how to deal with inquests, different occasions, anniversaries, birthdays, things like that. But more often than not, it was how we were finding things and how we could find different coping mechanisms, what other people were doing, if someone had been in a different situation that was uncomfortable, how we could help each other with that. It was just really informal. People would say things like, "How are you doing?" There's no words to describe how you're doing in that situation, but in here it was, everyone knew how we were feeling, so what we were saying was completely different, and the words we could use were completely different. Mum, I know, was really worried about Dad because he never spoke about anything. He was always trying to be strong for Mum and me and my sister, but being in the group, it allowed him to get things off his chest, and I think because there was other men in the room as well, it was like a safe space for him. He was quite like me. It took him a few sessions to warm up, but then it did really help him.
It's all positive, you know. If it's an 8-week group, you haven't got to stay for the 8 weeks if you find it difficult. But I think really, in my experience, the group we had, we was all brilliant. We all stuck together, and we did as much advice as possible really for everyone.
I know that I felt very alone. Even though my family were going through the same thing, I felt like I didn't have anyone to talk to about. And you don't want to talk to your family because you don't want to upset them if they're having a good day. And it's okay to want to talk about things, and it's okay to need help. That took me a long time to realise, but the help is there, and it's great. And if you do want help, then reach out. It's okay to feel like it.